Jaden, ooh, how many years ago was that? I would have met him in 2010. I think we were in the same cabin for winter camp. Jaden made a lot of efforts to sort of bridge that gap and to include me into a lot of the other activities that the campers were doing. And that was me seeing him as a camper, and then working with him this past summer. I saw plenty more examples of that, of him really trying hard to make sure that, all campers are included, having fun, just enjoying themselves. And I think Jaden really made that a focus of what he was doing over the summers, making sure that people are enjoying themselves and having a good time at camp. So I think Jaden did a really good job of making sure people were included and spending time in a way that they found fun.
I had heard of him, and I'd actually read about him in a lot of the computer documents that we have here, because he had been a camper, and then he had been a counselor in training here. When we decided to open up our hiring to 17-year-olds, he was one of the people that we contacted through, who had been through our leadership training program, to apply. And rumor had it he wanted to come back and work at camp. I actually got an email out of the blue from someone at COA who works at COA saying, if I don't hire this guy, like, what is wrong with me? So I got that. He applied, and then I got a second email from someone else completely different from COA, another employee, saying again, I need to hire this person. And I'm like, wow, I need to meet this guy. And I did, and he was everything they said, because he really is. He deserves it. Exactly. And in talking to him again, it sort of confirmed how wonderful a person he really is.
So Jaden has made an impact at Camp Helen Brockman just because he shows such a great enthusiasm level for this place, bringing his friends into work, being one of the first people to greet families when they come. He was exceptionally well with the little ones, and he would immediately just respond to them and go play tag on the deck, or just get real playful. And it was so fun to watch, and you can tell that he has been impacted by this place, and he wants to impact lives, and that's just, you get that immediate response from him when you come into camp, and it's amazing to watch.
I've attended camp for 7 years. As a camper, it was literally the greatest decision my parents could make for me. Literally the greatest decision. It's a whole different world. Over the years, I came to call it a second home. It's a part of me. I feel like it's literally a part of me and my development as a young man now. Just having that experience is life-changing for anyone, to be honest. My favorite Camp Helen Brockman memory, 2016. If you ask anybody, 2016 was literally the best summer of my life. And I spent my whole summer at camp. But that summer, it was the canoe trips. The canoe trips was like the height. Like, you waited for the canoe trips. And even as I was a younger camper, the canoe trips, they fascinated me. As repetitive as it is, I have learned a lot that I haven't learned before. So most of the skills that I learned as a camper, I brought them up to use them as a counselor. Those are skills that if I didn't learn them at camp, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I wanted to give back. I wanted to give kids the experience that I had, how much love and happiness surrounded the Camp Helen Brockman atmosphere has. I wanted to make sure that other kids got to experience that same thing. I think COA is the best way to try and get youth in nature, because not a lot of people experience that, and the people that do experience that are it stays with them. The people that do get the experience, it stays with them. Giving people that experience is life-changing, and trying to work towards giving people the experience is what will help our community the most.